Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the
takes a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Trossard demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to retrieve it. Casado. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Casado. Over to the left. And he's picked out the run. Oh, such a clever touch. It's Rashford! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Casado, Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely feet. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's a loose ball. Now it's Dani Olmo. That's good play. Now Casado. Rafinha! That's another chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
It's the last line of defence, and you don't get it right when you're paying a visit to your net.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Eze aims beyond the defence. He is shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Picked out brilliant, shoots! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And yes, it's him again. So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Saka. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Rashford. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now he's got space here. They get a throw in. Danny Olmo. Zubimendi. Eze. Nicely spread. Now it's Saka. Balde. Now Casado. Out to the right. Now it's Rashford. Knocks it into space. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much.
Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Up he goes! Cleared without complication. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Can he get it through? Pinches it off him. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And he plays one through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. It's Rashford! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rafinha with the short one. No way through, so back it comes. And he's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Koundé actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Zubimendi makes the interception. Trossard on 2 now and looking for 3. Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Saliba. And it's Eze. Pedri, who's on a run down the left wing. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. And it's Casado. And here's Rashford.
Rashford really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tries to play it through. Rashford! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's taking on the lot of them. Eze. Really fierce, close defending. Shot, surely! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
This looks promising. That's going to go a long way. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Dani Olmo.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
He is just caressing the ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Timber. That's Eze. And he's had it nicked away. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And it's half-time here. Barcelona are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Il programma dell'incontro odierno dagli stand vicino ai cancelli. Un bel ricordo della giornata.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That's a decent clearance. Looking for options for movement.
Might want to be careful there.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now, the less said about that pass, the better. Oh, he's been caught napping! Dani Olmo. Casado. Balde. Now it's Rashford. Rafinha. He's found a way through. Big chance! Rafinha with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Eze. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Arsenal clearly are trying to...
And he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Kubasi. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
L'affluenza di
Rafinha
quest'oggi è di
picks it up out wide.
16.870 spettatori.
And it's Casado. Distributed tidily. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just...
Oh, what has happened here? Araujo attempts a clearance. Yamal. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Sostituzione per il Barcellona. Numero
He's having a
10.
good look here.
Viene sostituito
Yeah, and I
con
think
il
it's a lesson to be
numero
learned in
28.
not conceding free kicks in this area.
Rafinha! Brilliant from Rafinha! About as smooth as it gets. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, well played. Rice. Eze. Calafiori. And it's Rice. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Spread out to the left. Now it's Rafinha. There's the crossfield ball. Gets into some space. Rashford. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's having a go!
Sostituzione per il Barcellona. Numero 20.
It's their second corner of the
Numero
game.
11. Lasciano il campo per
Ferran
il numero
Torres
16.
plays it short.
Il numero 7. Attenzione, un cambio.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Fermin. Searching pass he's played there. Ferran Torres with the delivery. And the shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Rashford fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Timber. Now it's Saka.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's picked his way through. Ball driven forward. Climbs up big! Oh no, That could be a costly miss. And it's Balde. Oh, sweet feet. Casado. Can he get on the end of this? And he's onside. Decent chance! Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. This is the time you need that pace.
And he's managed to get free. Cross to the back post. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Koundé. Into stoppage time, very little left on it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Could go all the way here. Arsenal are making a change now, so time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Rice. Zubimendi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saliba. Zubimendi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fermin. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. Rashford shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. And he puts them one up.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper. Never looked in doubt, really. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Ferran Torres is the man who's second in line.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
And stepping up, the skipper.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Fermin is third in line. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Pedri comes up, their fourth taker.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Mikel Merino is the fourth man to step up. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. So can he do it? And he delivers! Barcelona have won it by the barest of margins. Two sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they did really well to hold their nerve and come through.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.